All right, it's time for our special story tonight. And it takes us back to Arogbo community in Eseodo local government area of Ondo State, where residents are now making another passionate appeal for the intervention of the federal as well as state governments. And the reason is for the provision of social basic amenities. Mayor Akira tells us that just like last year when he visited the area to highlight their dire challenges, not much has changed.
The Arogbo-Ijaw community is advocating for the creation of a new state named Toribe to address perceived political marginalization and ethnic fragmentation. This proposed state would consolidate Ijaw communities currently spread across Ondo, Edo, and Delta states. The Agadagba of Arogbo Kingdom, His Imperial Majesty Perezakios Dobra Egbunu, says the creation of Toribe State will address many challenges.
If Toribe State creation is possible, I wish we pray that it should be possible. One, it will not only just be a means of development, but it will be a means to bring all the Ijaws together in Niger Delta. From where we have been scattered and pulverized on several states. Ijaws in Ondo State, Ijaws in Delta State, Ijaws in the Edo State, Ijaws in Bayelsa State, of course that is Ijaw State, Ijaws in Akwa Ibom State so far. If we have Toribe states, it will bring Ijaw ethnic group into one umbrella.
King of Kabwe Kingdom, Pere Shedrack Adwo III, admits this will help the Ijaw communities greatly.
Toribe states cuts across Ondo, Delta, and Edo states, and these are areas that are occupied and owned by Ijaw people. So creating that state will just harmonize all the Ijaws in one state, and development will get to our people faster than what we have now.
For all those that are lacking, with the creation, if they can create it for us, by special grace of God, they will create it for us. I think there will be a lot of development.
It's for identity, and the Toribe State identifies the Western Ijaws of the Nigerian Federation. As it stands now, we don't have an identity of our own. We are literally muzzled among several ethnic nationalities, where we find ourselves as small communities, deliberately so by whoever designed the Nigerian map.
In October 2025, the federal government of Nigeria released the sum of 32.9 billion naira to strengthen primary health care across the nation through the Basic Health Care Provision Fund. The main purpose is to support the daily operations of primary health care facilities, including the cost of essential services. The fund is jointly managed by the National Primary Health Care Development Agency, the Federal Ministry of Health and Social Welfare, and the National Health Insurance Authority. Community members are urged to monitor the use of these funds to ensure transparency and impacts. While TVC News cannot confirm if these monies have been received, we visited the New Jerusalem Health Center. Just like the year 2024 when we visited, it was under lock. The building looks like an abandoned home. Gaiman is the youth leader in New Jerusalem community. He laments over the poor state of the health care, stating that many lives have been lost, which could have been avoided.
Our children, we lost plenty of our children's life because of maybe some nights we come because of anything, maybe fever. We come now, no present. They don't lock their shop, they don't go. In the morning you come because of him, we don't lose plenty of our children.
A visit to the Model Basic Health Center in Arogbo shows the poor state of the health center. Bunks without beds. Bunks with beds were torn, dirty, and without bed sheets. Benedict Bunawari is a nurse at the Model Basic Health Center. He called on the government to come to the aid of the people of Arogbo Kingdom.
It's only two of us that are nurses that are working in this place. And yes, just two of us are the qualified nurses, registered nurses.
from Nigeria Ministry Council. So we are just 2. Then we also have health attendants that are working with us. But for the skilled staffs, we are very, very staffed. So that is the reason why you are seeing me working throughout night, day. This facility, we lack of instruments. We don't have instruments, even though the environment. Now let me say, we don't even have a bowl. That even though we have the material, water to take care of this material is not available.
So which water do you make use of?
We only make use of rainwater during the rainy season, and we also preserve rainwater during the dry season to take care of the little instruments that we have. Meanwhile, we don't have instruments to practice. We are only using our skills and the rest to make sure that our people looks good.
Drinking the polluted water has become a norm to the people of Arogbo. They not only defecate in the river, they also use it for cooking.
In Arogbo here, our people, we are suffering for so many things. Like clean water, you can see. This is the only water that we have here. We are drinking it, we are bathing with it, we are using it to take our bath, we are using it to do everything. So that is it's only God that is sparing our life here.
The water is not clean enough for people to consume. So the federal government or the state government, we implore the federal government or the state government to come to our aid by digging tap water for the masses or for the people living in the community to enjoy.
What we are expected to do to start with is to raise the level of awareness of our people so that the issue of indiscriminate dumping of refuse can be addressed. But as a responsible government, we are not just expecting the people to avoid indiscriminate dumping of refuse. We're trying to see how we can float a coastal waste management scheme for Ondo State so that it will be responsible for taking care of the freshwater bodies in this area and for making the environment very clean for our people to use.
We caught up with Ebi Molos, the chairman SL, the local government. He assured the people of Arogbo Kingdom that the primary health centers will be looked into.
Look, health centers are a responsibility of the local government. They are responsibilities of the local government. You are talking about before I become chairman. And now we are working tirelessly to make sure things are corrected. And I'm promising you many of those things. We are facing the Arogbo-Ijaws. Now, anytime before I got to office, I visit at least 2 or 3 health centers before I get to office. So everybody is scared about me. So I know there will be changes.
Exactly 1 year ago, the executive governor of Ondo State, in an exclusive interview with TVC News, after he was declared winner of the Ondo State gubernatorial election, assured the people of Arogbo of better health care.
Regarding healthcare in the rural area, our primary healthcare system, we are looking at this. In fact, I will tell you that there's a program we are running currently where I came on board about 10 months ago in partnership with the World Bank. We are building and renovating primary healthcare center at every ward in Ondo State. We have 203 wards, and primary healthcare center will be in every ward.
While these challenges are part of a residence in the kingdom, the people found a way to celebrate their festival. The Arogbo Day Festival holds every year.
So it's a celebration of peace. So today, I am so happy that the Arogbo Day coincided into a Sunday. That is the celebration. I went to thank God that there is peace. I'm still thanking God. Because I will continue to give us peace. Give us development and we never experience anything like that in our life.
People from different parts of the country come to Agadagba market for business. But the biggest problem is that people from Arogbo can only get to the marketplace using the water channel. In the absence of a bridge, some of the traders say this has affected their business.
The absence of the bridge you are talking about is already affecting people that live around this area, because there are some people that cannot afford transportation to cross to this river and come and buy something. But if there is a bridge here, they will use the bridge and cross.
The issue of ground is that Arogbo people are suffering because of breeze. Because for a lack of the bridge cost to Arogbo, there's no breeze. I see the people are driving the river here and there. We are in the market, Agadagba market now. Today is market day. So people need to enjoy the market because of the water system, water flowing everywhere. The market is rough.
According to the Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, more than 92 people have died from boat accidents between January and August 2025. Education has also been affected, but one of the wives to the king, Her Royal Majesty Florence Egbumu, through her foundation, encouraged students to take education seriously.
Education exposes our mind, our thoughts. So that's my major concern. I want my people to have an open mind. They have to be focused. They have to have this courage of willing to do more, encouraging themselves that I can do it.
The absence of a bridge linking Agadagba to Arogbo and other communities not only affects businesses, but also lives.
Do you know how to swim?
No.
But are you worried when you travel by boat on water?
Yes. I'm scared traveling in the water without life jackets.
Do you know how to swim?
No, sir.
There are 10 wards in Esel, the local government area of Ondo State. 5 for the Arogbo-Ijaws and 5 for the Apoys. To my right-hand side as we go straight to Arogbo, New Jerusalem and other parts of Ijoibe Kingdom, one of the biggest challenges for water transporters is the absence of life jackets while using the water channel. They hope that with the presence of a bridge linking Agadagba to Arogbo precisely will help in ensuring that transportation becomes much more easier. The risk in the cost of the water channel is reduced and lives are safer with the use of the bridge. And they hope that the state government and the federal government will ensure that those living in this part of the state will get quick attention, as no fewer than 13 students are on this boat, none with a life jacket, even though I am breaching the rule of safety. But how do I tell the government? And how do I tell the states? And how do I tell the world the challenges bedeviling road transporters if one of the ways is not by risking our lives to tell the true story? Mia Nakiri, TVC News, Ondo State.
Well, indeed, hopefully the state government will look into the challenges of Arogbo community and ensure that their challenges are attended to. Well, that's TVC News Hour tonight. For more updates on the stories that we're monitoring, you can visit our website, www.tvcnews.tv. You can also follow us on our social media handles, Facebook, Instagram, and on X at TVC News NG. We also have updates for you on WhatsApp and Telegram at TVC News Nigeria. On YouTube, we are live at TVC News Nigeria. Many thanks indeed for watching. And from the entire production crew, is good night.